So, Robbie, tell me about your adventures.
I've been doing pretty good working at the radio station where I found out that I do not get paid bi-weekly. I get paid monthly, which, having to make all that stretch out. But other than that, we did get approved for a new show that I'm going to be a part of, as also with Jobin. It's going to be what was it?
The Sunday Morning Starters.
Sunday Morning Starters. It's a fantasy football
Oh, cool.
podcast, radio show.
Yeah.
Cool. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. And that starts August 21st.
Mm-hmm. So, other than that, I get to watch the Olympics now and see how many people get infected with the Zika virus and how many people get kidnapped in Rio.
You know that word's copyrighted, right?
Zika?
No, Olympics.
Really?
Yep.
Bleep it out.
I'm going to have to bleep it out when I say it, too. Well, like we did...
Those games from Greece.
We did a theme night in conjunction with it, and we couldn't call it that or even use the rings because that logo is copyrighted, and apparently they've been hitting a lot of people hard with it.
Well, if you don't know what we're talking about the thing where all the different countries and stuff get together and have...
The games from Olympus.
Yes.
That works, too.
There you go.
That's a good episode title. Games of Olympus.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, and you used to have to do them naked.
What's really funny is I was with...
Why
Trevor.
not now?
I was hanging out with Trevor, Hunter, Susan, and a couple of other people, and they were like, so where are the games taking place? And for some reason, I don't know why, but Fast and Furious 5 kicked in. I was like, this is Brazil! Whenever all the guns come out, I was like, it's in Rio, though. But, yeah.
I'm glad that you're referencing the greatest movie franchise of all
I do
time.
that a lot now. I watched Tokyo Drift the other night, too.
I can see you actually doing it with that voice and the...
I did. I was at the table, and there was a lot of people around me, and I did exactly that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Good times.
Good. Didn't you watch something, too?
I did. I forget things.
And I'm here. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
I actually got to watch Tarzan last night. I mean, if you want to try to do the yell.
No, I'm
Did
good.
Phil Collins do the soundtrack?
It's the only thing that movie was missing. I missed hearing the soothing tones of Phil Collins.
Studio.
Not that one. That one came on the radio a while back.
My mind.
I like that song.
All
I did
the
too.
time. I love it. Amy hates it because I annoy her with it.
I heard it on the radio and I recorded it and sent it to Zach. But Tarzan, it was really good. It did not. I mean, it did not follow the animated at all. But it was 8 years after he went back to England with Jane. So you got to see him already become this well-spoken, somewhat sophisticated person. He gets tricked to go back to Africa, and before he goes, he's talking to Jane, and he comes up and she's teaching kids, and Tarzan comes up, or his name's John, and they were like, so can you really talk to animals and stuff like that? And they saw his knuckles, because when he was walking, he puts down his knuckles and his knuckles swell out big. I was like, Jesus Christ! And the kids were like. But it was all in all a really good movie.
I'm really confused about the knuckle thing now.
Because he was walking on his knuckles on all four, and it made him callous. And
so did they when he put them down? Did they just swell up then?
Well, his knuckles were already big, but whenever he did it like that, and they protruded out because the bones shifted.
Oh, okay.
Growing up, walking on all fours.
Okay, I got you now.
But
I was like.
I probably should have explained that.
Yeah, I was really confused. I was like, what's going on with this movie?
But, I mean, the music in it was amazing. I mean, you just see some of the, stunning jungles that's in Africa. When this African tribe starts singing, Jane was like, they're singing the Legend of Tarzan, and it, kind of pans back to, when his family shipwrecked.
Was it Toto? Africa.
Did he miss the rains down in Africa?
I wish he did. I would have died laughing. But you see him fight the leopard and all that stuff. So, I mean, if you haven't seen Tarzan, I mean, I would definitely check it out. It's really good. I do love how they're making the the animated Disney movies into live action. I do miss a lot of the songs because you're thinking of when come stop your crying, it'll be when's that going to come up? But it never did. But they are still great movies.
The one thing that I'm really not looking forward to is Pete's Dragon. It looks nothing like the original.
It does not.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, what is
They did
this
that
crap?
intentionally. I don't know why, but they said it doesn't. It's nothing like the original.
No, the original movie's the best.
I was never a big fan of that movie. Like I tried watching it and I never could get into it.
I loved it. I watched it all the time.
I watched it once. I thought it was okay, but I would have much rather them try to do some, I guess not bigger name Disney movies, but try to do some more.
Pete's Dragon's one of the bigger ones. Like it's just old. That's the thing.
Some of the ones that people might not connect more with, but I guess it's really just
Next, you'll be like, "Oh, I want them to do Song of the South." You racist.
I'm gonna have to meet both of you.
I'm on my wonderful day.
I'm just waiting for the Aladdin adaptation.
Scarlett Joe as Jasmine.
Yeah. What I wish they could do, but unfortunately he has passed on, I would have made the genie completely CG and brought back Robin Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Because to me, no one else can be the genie.
No.
You know who should play Jafar?
Who?
The Great Khali.
I was going to say The Rock.
The Rock can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
He can.
I want The Rock to be Aladdin. Just like this.
Aladdin's supposed to be a pipsqueak. He's supposed
No, I want Kevin Hart as Aladdin.
And Rock is the genie.
Yes.
I was going to say, if The Rock is Aladdin, then he could be, the Kevin Hart should be a boo because that's about the same size.
I was thinking Kevin Hart is Jafar.
What you doing up there?
His Cobra staff's bigger than he is.
The comedic humor behind just that, the size and everything. Oh, so yeah.
Good times.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do with the Nerd Cave podcast.
Yeah.
We ramble.
Yeah, we do.